Justin Verlander gets the nod in this one for the home team. Look at him, all confident, like he's going to enjoy this experience. He has no idea who he's about to face. Bobby Witt Jr. takes his place, and it's game on.
Shortstop, number 7, Bobby Witt Jr.
Verlander tosses a slider to start us off, but it misses the zone for ball 1. That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. DeLauder will try to keep the momentum going after the leadoff hit from Bobby Witt Jr. Not late. Ground ball up the middle, and that's into center for a base hit. That holds the runner at second, not looking to test that arm in center. And that's probably the right call. Jose Ramirez ready to test his timing for the first time today. A chance to get us off the starting blocks and into the run column. Here's the 0-1. Swings, wait, did he go? And they rule it a ball. Buckeyes with 2 runners on. Pitch kicks away. And the runners stay put. The pitch to Enriquito. Spoils it. Here's the pitch. Double steal. This could be big. Swung on and lifted to right. Tatis makes the catch. But he won't try for third. Staying put with 1 out. Aaron Judge ready to go, and we're looking at a parallel 5 card in the box here. Among the best in power, this card excels against righties. Here's the pitch. Fastball good for a strike. No, thank you. Goes back to the slider. That's a base hit. Witt headed for the plate. And he scores easily. They jump in front. Martinez comes to the plate with a lead thanks to Aaron Judge. Here's a rocket to right field. DeLauder tags up. And moves up to third. Now 2 away. Here's the captain of the squad, Jim Thome. And fouled away. Verlander turns and fires. Ripped on the ground to second. Out, and that'll keep more runs from scoring. Garrett Crochet on the mound for the visitors. He has his work cut out for him dealing with his powerhouse lineup. It's important to get off to a strong start and build some early confidence. Out of here for a home run. Wasted absolutely no time in that at bat. Swinging at the first pitch. You can't draw it up any better. Willie Castro comes to the plate now following the solo home run. And the pitch. Check swing appeal, and they call it a swing. Here comes the 0-2. Took control of that at bat. Well done. Here's Fernando Tatis Jr. Gets Wood on it. And the 0-1. Crochet gets the swing and miss. Ball with the cutter missing the zone. Lives to see another pitch. The pitch. That fastball wasn't fooling Tatis. Sends it out for a base hit, and now they have a runner on. Didi Gregorius in the box with a runner on first. Swings, puts it on the ground to short. There's one. And it's a double play to end the inning. So we head to the second. We're all tied up at 1 as we march on in this one. Dustin Pedroia bats first this inning. Opens with a strike. No balls and 2 strikes. And his first K of the day. In the box, Pudge Rodriguez. Foul ball. The pitch. That's foul. The 0-2. Swung on and hit hard for a base hit. So now they have a base runner, and he's going to make it to first. We'll see how they score it. Connor Griffin looking to get off to a good start in this one. Goes with the fastball for a strike. Cleared the hips early. Barrels it. Griffin retired. Bobby Witt Jr. is up now. Fouls it off. Swings and lifts one to right center. Makes the catch. That's the inning. Welcome back. Nothing separating these teams at the moment. Cal Raleigh hits leadoff this frame. Pure electricity. Lifted in the air to left center. DeLauder on the move. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And one away in the second as they get the leadoff hitter. Connor Griffin is the batter now. Gets a piece to it. And fouls that off.
Did he go?
Here's the first baseman, Bryce Harper. Swings, it's a ground ball to the right side. Play made, and that ends the inning. We've played 2. We'll be right back. Welcome back. We have a good one for you. This game is all tied up. Chase DeLauder ready to start this inning. 1 for 1 with a single so far. That's the fastball. That's been his go-to pitch to start an at-bat. Verlander now. Hanging tough. JV deals. Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a heater. Here's Jose Ramirez. Snag for the out. Great catch on the line drive. The man with the monster swings. Welcome to the box, Aaron Judge. Singled and drove in a run his first time to the plate. No bite. Fouled away. Judge raises the gavel. Ground ball up the middle, and it squirts through for a base hit. Victor Martinez at the dish with a runner on first. Didn't tempt you to swing there. Went with the slider. Been his most popular pitch today. Hits it on the ground to the right side. The tag, and that's out number 3. Inning over. That wraps up the top. Ketel Marte gets us going this inning. That was Phil. Goes back to the sinker. Swings and sends out a rocket. When will this one come down? Ketel Marte gets enough of it for a home run. And they take the lead. Seiya Suzuki comes to the plate after the leadoff homer. Foul ball. Misses the zone. Two one is the count. Misses with the changeup. Swung on and driven deep. Gonna need a ladder. That ball is gone. A weekend classic smash. Swings, puts it on the ground to second. Throw to first. One away. Next to hit, Willie Castro. Hard hit down the line and left. And it's a foul ball. The 0-1. Absolutely tattooed. You could hear off the bat it wasn't staying in play. It's gone. What a cut that was. Tatis at the plate as he swings through strike one. Goes back to the sweeper. Catches a piece. That's the changeup. Not exactly his go-to pitch today. Swung on and lifted to left center. Griffin drifting under it. Hauls it in. And now 2 away. Next is the cleanup hitter, Didi Gregorius. Gets a piece. That was saucy. Sweeper. Strike 3. Inning over. Jim Thome leads off with his team playing from behind. He's 0 for 1 so far today. In the air, out to right center. Tatis galloping towards it. Hauls it in for the out. Dustin Pedroia peacocks to the plate as a parallel 5 card. There's a strike on the first pitch, just like we've seen all day. On the ground left side, Castro handles it. 2 gone here. Pudge Rodriguez is now at the plate. He reached on an infield single his first time. No dice.
Oh, that's off the plate.
Good eye, staying patient. Swings, it's a ground ball to second. Out number 3. A fast inning in the book. Back here in a 3-run game. Cal Raleigh leads off playing from ahead. No room for error against a hitter with this kind of power. On the ground to second. Pedroia to first. 1 down in the bottom of the 4th. A member of the spring breakout series now, Connor Griffin, hitless in his first trip to the plate. In the air to center. Griffin with an easy look. Already 2 gone here in the home 4th. Next up here in the 4th, Bryce Harper. Puts it on the ground to second. Pedroia. Inning over. 4 innings in the books. And it's still a 3-run game. Connor Griffin ready to roll. 0 for 1 looking for a hit here. Not your pitch, outside. And you knew it. Swing and a miss. He was late. Swings, hits a ground ball to short. Nice grab. Not in time.
No, he's safe.
Here's the dynamic Bobby Witt Jr. Great jump. There goes the runner. Tag save. Stolen base. Buckeyes with a runner at second. Drilled to center field. Duran gets there. He's under it. Makes the grab, 1 away. But he won't try for third, staying put with 1 out. Next up here in the 5th inning, Chase DeLauder struck out against a fastball in his previous at-bat. Swing, and that ball smashed on the line. Brings it in, and there's 2 down. And he won't go for third. Stays put at second with 2 away. Jose Ramirez strolls to the plate. Still without a hit, but I have faith in you here. The tag, and that's out number 3. Ketel Marte ready to go. That's a tall glass of water. Delivers a fastball, but it misses the plate. Line drive, and that's a base hit into left. And they pick up their second hit of the inning. Suzuki will try to keep the momentum going after the leadoff hit from Marte. Hit hard, and that gets through. And now it's first and second to start the inning. Now a chance for Jarren Duran. Bunting for a hit. Fires to second. There's 1. That's all they'll get. In the box now, it's Willie Castro. Off the plate, that's a ball. Swing and makes good contact. I mean, really good contact. Watch this one go. See you later. It's a multi-home run game performance. Tatis Jr. up now with the bases empty thanks to the 3-run homer. Adam Ottavino, the new arm. The Buckeyes make the switch after the 3-run blast. Gets Wood on it. The pitch to Tatis. 1-2 the count.
That's inside.
Hits it hard to short. Witt over to first. 2 away.
He's out.
Didi Gregorius up next to the dish. Stays with the cutter and sends it foul. The Bombers have plated 3 so far this inning. Swings, puts it on the ground to the right side. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. The Bombers played 3 runs in the frame. Aaron Judge leads us off.
Aaron Judge.
Ball out of the zone. One the count. Rejected that offer. This one smashed down the right field line. And it's foul. Judge ready. That's a strikeout. But don't worry, you're still my hero. Victor Martinez up once again. Hitless in this one, but has put the ball in play every time. Swung on and connects. That's a knock as they get a runner on base. Jim Thome in the box with a runner on first. Now there's a bullet down the line. And that's a foul ball. Buckeyes, one down, runner at first. It's the fastball for a strike. Blasted deep. What a sound. A perfect swing, and it's out of here. Guessed right on that pitch. Dustin Pedroia digs in at the plate after the two-run homer. Early swing and foul. The Bombers have allowed a pair of runs to score this frame. It's 0-2. Extends the at-bat. The 0-2. Swing and a drive. Hops over the wall. That's an automatic double. Pudge Rodriguez steps up with a chance to score the runner from second. The heater connects for a strike. Spoils the slider. Swings. It's a ground ball to short. The throw to first. Rodriguez grounds out. And now it's Connor Griffin. Slides one across the zone for a strike. Fights it, foul. The Buckeyes have pushed across a pair of runs so far this inning. Fastball, strike three, inning over. Cal Raleigh leads off the inning. Made him look a little foolish there. And it's in, base hit. And now they're up to 5 hits in the inning. Griffin up now to follow the leadoff hit from Cal Raleigh. Misses the zone with the first pitch. Off the plate with the cutter. Stays with it. Foul. Got him chasing butterflies without a net. A strikeout for the World Baseball Classic member. Here's Bryce Harper settling in. Swings and lifts one to left center. Griffin moves under it. Hauls it in after a long run. Stepping in, Ketel Marte. 1-0 the count. Clean as a whistle. That's a strike. It wouldn't be a bad idea to go back to the heater here. Stays in the fight. Hit hard to center field. Griffin settles under it. Brings it in for the third out. We head to the 7th. Bobby Witt Jr. is the leadoff hitter this inning. The Bombers dip into their bullpen and hand the ball to Darren O'Day. Witt in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Doesn't connect. He was late. Tough one. Shake it off. Chase DeLauder approaches the box as a parallel 4 card. Never a doubt. DeLauder gets a piece to it. And the 1-1. Foul ball. Keeps it going. Here's another 1-2 pitch. Keeps swinging with 2 strikes. Here comes a pitch. Swings and lifts one to left. Suzuki moves under this one. Hauls it in for the out. Jose Ramirez comes to the plate. Stays with it, but foul. Ramirez ready. Ramirez fouls it off. Ramirez waits. There it is. He crushes it. This is a monster shot to right. Say goodbye to that baseball. It leads for a home run. It's late, and now it's just a 3-run game. Judge at the dish following the latest home run from Jose Ramirez in his Diamond Dynasty career. This card stands out with its incredible power, especially against right-handers. The Bombers lead it by 3 late. Curveball, strike 3, and that's the inning. Suzuki at the plate, leading things off here in the bottom of the 7th. Ryan Helsley, the new arm, and they have a diamond on the mound. Swing, hits a ground ball to second. Pedroia, and 1 gone. Duran at the plate, and that's inside for a ball. The curve misses for a ball. Check swing, no appeal. Lifted in the air to left. DeLauder makes his way to it. Brings it in. Willie Castro strolls to the dish. Fly ball, right center field. Griffin trying to get to it. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Helsley. Victor Martinez hits lead off this inning.
Martinez.
Angel Serpa, the new pitcher. This card is straight out of the World Baseball Classic. Swings, it's a ground ball up the middle. Gets it to first. Martinez retired. So up next to the ditch. Jim, he's back for more after homering last time. Wonder if we'll get a repeat performance. 0-1 to start. Off speed, out of the zone. Tough pitch to hit. Not done yet. And the 0-2. Not going for that.
Inside.
Ketel Marte sends one high. Sends it deep. It's out of here. The versatile and powerful Ketel Marte goes yard. Dustin Pedroia gets a chance to keep chipping away at the deficit following the home run. Fly ball center field. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. 2 gone. Pudge Rodriguez freshly dealt to the plate. Hit on the ground to the left side. Griffin over to pick it up. Misplays it, and he's going to make it to first. We'll see how they score it. Connor Griffin at the dish with a runner on first. Swings and sends a rocket to right. Puts it away for the out. They score a run. Fernando Tatis Jr. leads off, leading by 2. Yeah, not touching that one. Got him. Swinging it goes. One more time. Here's the 0-2. That's in the dirt.
Damn.
Swings and lifts one to center. Griffin waiting for it. Child's play. Not the Chucky kind. Next up here in the 8th inning, Didi Gregorius. 0 for 3 with a couple of ground outs and a strikeout. Misses with the first pitch. Hit on the ground to first, and that goes foul. Swings and drives it deep to right. Is it going to be enough? Now we're kidding. We know it's going to be enough. It's gone. It sounded like it was going to be a homer, and it was. Raleigh stands in here, takes ball one low. Did you feel that breeze? I did. Hits it hard to second. And 2 gone. Now it's the shortstop, Connor Griffin. 0 for 3 with 2 Ks and a flyout. Looks like me swinging. Hit hard on the ground to first. He takes care of it himself, and that does it for the inning. 8 innings in the books. Final inning. And one last turn at the dish. Behind by 3. But it's not over until we see the main menu. Marte handles. 1 gone now. Chase DeLauder shuffles to the plate. Late with the swing there. Stays with the slider, but foul. Buckeyes, 1 down, bases empty. Sit down. That was fast. Only 3 pitches to get the strikeout. Jose Ramirez comes to the plate in the final frame. Robert Suarez on to try and close it out. Ramirez goes after that one for strike 1. Righty kicks and delivers. Runs the count to 1-2. In the air, out to left. Suzuki bolting towards it. Out number 3, and that wraps it up.